Live from Studio 400 at Five Towns College, you're watching coverage of the ECAC Super Smash Bros. Ultimate East Division Playoffs, brought to you by the Five Towns College Broadcasting Club. This is round one with the Five Towns Sound facing off against Farmingdale State University's varsity team. I'm Max Rappaport, joined today by Thomas DeSalvo, and it has been a long road to get here, huh, Thomas?
Haven't seen you in a while.
I know. It's been a while since the two of us have been on. There have, of course, always some setbacks, always some games that we can't stream, some games getting rescheduled due to weather, servers, holidays, whatever it is. Stuff is always going wrong. But as I said, it's been a wonderful journey this season. We've had one of the best performances I've seen out of Five Towns College. Another 5-2 record getting us into the playoffs is great. We've got a lot of new freshmen coming in. Importantly, our team captain, Layla, setting new team records and taking out entire teams all by herself. Incredible play. And a ton of other new players coming onto the roster this semester. We got Boinga, we got the Gamer ZE and Mr. Flynn. Also got Poobaduba and Citric making a return. Citric on the captain and Poobaduba, of course, on the Dr. Mario. Now, last week, we played off against... What was the team we played against, Thomas? Help me out a little bit here. I believe it was SUNY Canton. It was a close match. Unfortunately, Layla, usually getting a lot of stocks for Five Towns College, not there. But Boinga, our Captain Falcon player, really stepped up, taking 6 stocks in the first set and 3 in the second, and really making sure that every single match, even though we lost 2-0, went down to the last stock. So we have the replay right here. Let's take a look at it. So starting off, this K-Rule was able to get 3 stocks on us without losing any, but Boinga doing a great job, getting a couple incredible plays. You see this almost 0 to deathing. Does take a few damage here at the end going for the edge guard, but gets the K-Rule into position to just get lined up for that stomp knee. And then yet another, basically 0 to death, going for a ton of up airs in a row. K-Rule gets away, but the pressure from Boinga was just overwhelming. Goes for the knee, and the K-Rule SDing out of fear from the incredible Captain Falcon plays of Boinga.
I mean, you want to get disrespected or just take the SD at that point?
Exactly. You're either going to run into the knee or you're going to get the SD. It's true because it rhymes. And against an incredible Byleth player, Boinga doing a great job of, again, that offstage pressure, forcing the Byleth kind of out of the best range to SD, forcing an air dodge. And, of course, the Boinga Classic getting 2 of the down Bs in neutral. Also going up against this Ridley in the first set. Took yet another stock. So just incredible stuff. This was actually set 2, excuse me. But taking a couple stocks from this Ridley player. Still insane pressure at the ledge with that up smash. Beautifully timed. Goes for the dash attack off the ledge. And this, beautiful. Getting that stomp on the Ridley up B. Super hard thing to do. And taking another stock from the Byleth. Really... the evening maker, the odds maker, really the best chance that Five Towns College had for that set with Layla missing.
I think that was Boinga's best set all semester.
Oh, yeah, Boinga had an incredible set. We got to talk to him on the set in an interview about what led to that. And, of course, playoffs now, all the teams are at the highest level of play. So we're going to need that performance from every single one of our players. Now, the Sound have had a great run this semester with a 5-2 record. Of course, missing some players, but this is what our season looked like. We had a couple 2-0s swiftly versus New England Tech, as well as Flint Blue. That's the large wolf with a headset right there. Now, week 3, that match actually had to get rescheduled, so it was pushed back a bit, and they played that one last week off stream. Unfortunately, we weren't able to cover it, but lost 2-0 to apparently some very strong players. I was looking through, and I saw Greninja take 8 of our own stocks, including 2 of Layla's, which is incredible.
If you look at the whole recap, you can see every time Five Towns did get on the board at least once, we did take the full set.
Yeah. Five Towns College, either 2-0'd or
2-1.
Yeah.
We don't go 1-0, 1-2 at all.
No.
No.
If we're going to win, we're going to win. And a wonderful match was that match against Kane Esports. We were able to get a nice reversal for the rest of the, since the last time we played against them, which was a swift 0-2 loss, this time taking it 2-1. Then again, I'm not sure where that graphic went. I'd love to see that so we can get the rest of the matches. I can let you know what happened in those because they were some great matches. There it is. Thank you to our wonderful director. I know we broadcasted the one against SEMO. That was a incredible play from Layla. And then week 6 was against the Iona Gales. That one was off stream. But again, I hear the stuff of legends happened in that set. Layla taking 11 or 12 stocks without losing any, I believe. I think Layla was able to do a full sweep.
I mean, just give someone else on the team a chance.
Exactly.
Everyone needs practice. I think Layla's got enough.
Gotta send her in at the end. And then losing to SUNY Canton, of course, that was the one we just talked about with that replay where Boinga went nuts, went to last stock every time, unfortunately not enough to get Five Towns through it. And then tonight, playoffs round 1 up against Farmingdale State Esports. Got some insider knowledge. I've heard that this may be a tough matchup. Got some strong players, but of course you can never underestimate the players on Five Towns College. Some incredible players, and I'm excited to see everyone. I mean, now is the time to kick it into high gear for Boinga to keep popping off, keep getting those reads, keeping up that pressure, and really for Boinga, it's just hitting those moves. You know, as Captain Falcon, you can't whiff.
No. If you whiff, you're out.
Yeah. You
gotta
gotta at least hit shield.
Or you got to hit your knees at least.
Yeah.
the moves that count.
Yeah. And,
you can miss jabs. That's fine. No one cares about missing jabs. Unless you wanted, was it jab lock?
Yeah. Miss some up Bs maybe. But
that end lag's not nice.
End lag's not nice, but you do have the ability to kind of move around, shift back and forth, and land where you want to. Now, we're playing in crew battle format tonight. Thomas, why don't you tell me what that means?
Crew battle. Each team gets a total of 12 stocks, 3 per player. Whenever a player is fully knocked out, they lose their stocks, and whatever stocks remaining for the opposing player, they get to keep it going to the next round. A player, once they lose all 3 stocks, they're out of the round. No player can switch out at all, so once you're in the arena, you're locked in until you're out. And first to 12 stocks taken wins out of 2 sets. So if you win set 1, you still have to go through set 2 and win it. Best 2 out of 3.
Thanks so much, Thomas. We're going to send it to a quick break now. When we come back, we're going to be jumping into the battle. Playoffs, round 1. Exciting stuff going on here. Can't wait to watch it, and so glad to have you here with us. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Let's get it going, and we'll see you soon. We are back and just about ready to get into the game. Doing the lag test now, and I'm excited to see what 5 Towns has got going, who they're going to get started with on the roster. Now, tell me, Thomas, of all the matches that you've watched, that you've seen, you've been here every week, whether you're up here commentating or whether you're in the control room, where do you think 5 Towns College has done best with their starting player? Who do you think they should send out first?
Typically, personally, I think we should send out Layla, just scout out the whole team at least so we know who we're facing throughout, or send up, I think, or Pubaduba, send out one of the heavy hitters, so then we can like strategize for round 2 and 3. But 5 Towns hasn't really done that this whole semester. What we've done is send in the Captain Falcon, send in, what was it? What they play?
Mr. Flynn, we
Mr.
got
Flynn.
on the Cloud, as well as the
Cloud, that's what I was
Falco.
thinking, not Ike.
Yeah,
Big Swords,
yeah.
that's why I got confused.
Big Swords all around.
I'm still in last match from last week. We sent out some of our weaker players to scout out instead of our stronger players. So let's see what 5 Towns is doing, but that's been a winning strategy so far, right?
Yeah, I think it always works out well when 5 Towns has one of their strongest players in the end, and it looks like that's the green Captain Falcon. Looks like that's Boinga going up against a Mii Brawler. Already 32% taken for the Mii Brawler, or on Captain Falcon, excuse me, by the Mii Brawler player. Boinga just going to the ledge, trying to make it back to center stage, but incredible pressure coming out from this Mii Brawler and breaking up the combos of Captain Falcon with that Nair, going for a back air off stage and just going for the ledge trap. Captain Falcon is able to Nair and make it back to center stage, goes for a knee, but lands a little too early, and just more buttons being pressed on the side of the Mii Brawler. Now, I'm not saying to mash Boinga, but that's what they're doing, and it's working out pretty well. So
Mashing always a valid strategy, no matter what skill level.
yeah, let's press all those buttons. That's what I want to see. Nice job from Boinga getting the Mii Brawler off stage. Going for a lot of back airs is this Mii Brawler, and a lot of them are hitting so far. Both of these players playing a little safe. A nice parry on the back air, but does whiff the up smash. Now Boinga going for the certified neutral down B. Just out of nowhere, doesn't hit this time, and a nice jump read by the Mii Brawler. Gets an early stock lead for, that should be Farmingdale State University. We still have SUNY Canton on there. I'd love to play against them again, maybe later in this season, but 42% now on
Jab block, down tilt, up air, and combo down.
Wow. Out of nowhere, Boinga loses another stock to some incredible play from this Mii Brawler. And yeah, looking hard to stop. That's something you can only see from the best of the best, is that jab lock into a full up air string, into that up B to get the kill. Doing a great job. 79%, but a parry up B out of shield for the Mii Brawler player. And it's Boinga just trying to land, make it back to center stage, and get these hits, but playing a little nervous, a lot of rolls, and it seems like this Mii Brawler has just got Boinga's number completely.
Is it just me, or have we been seeing a lot of Miis lately?
There's always a lot of Miis. I don't know what it is. They got some sort of charm. I don't get it.
I think it's
some
the
people do.
YouTube videos that there's just been popping up a lot. There's a Mii Brawler video that's trending now on YouTube, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. We're seeing the Mii Brawler right now doing a really good job at all the fundamentals and all the best things that Mii Brawler can do. Meanwhile, Boinga kind of struggling for every hit. A nice grab. Got to get those. There's been a lot of holding shield from this Mii Brawler, so Boinga also got to make it to center stage. Goes for a roll F smash, but getting a little desperate. You can't be doing stuff like that. You got to go for some safer moves. Captain Falcon, even at this percentage with all this rage, has a lot of kill options, so you don't have to go for those smash attacks. Don't want to jump in, but just incredible ledge trapping from the Mii Brawler. Boinga, again, throwing out a down B, doesn't quite get it, retreats to the other side of the stage, goes in for the grab, but a neutral air is too quick from the Mii Brawler, and just setting up for more and more ledge traps. Nice up B.
Reverse up B.
Yeah, doesn't
That
quite
should
get
kill,
the kill.
honestly.
I think it was just because it was so far away from the blast zone. That one does kill, and Boinga at least getting one stock on the board. Forward throw barely doesn't kill, up to 170 for Boinga. A lot of rage on him, but that back air trades with the side B, and it'll be 3 stocks to 1 in favor of Farmingdale State. Just incredible Mii Brawler play from the beginning. I mean, that jab lock combo essentially took him from, like, what, 50% to dead off the top.
About also rage. You know rage is double-edged sword, right? It does help, but it also really hurts because you're at the knife's edge. You can die at any second.
Yeah, you can die at any percent, and for some certain characters, especially like Captain Falcon, who has those kind of like dinky little up air hits, dinky little neutral air hits that chain on top of each other. Having a lot of rage increases the knockback at earlier percentages too, and can kind of stop you from landing those early combos.
I think that match came down to whoever won it. I feel like those are two very evenly matched characters. They do similar things of let's get in there, let's brawl. Who's ever the better player wins the day.
Yeah, and it did seem like Boinga was on the lower side. Just the ability to ledge trap was so impressive from that Mii Brawler. I think it was like 5 or 6 jump reads in a row off the ledge. Mii Brawler just catching with back airs. And you could see it, like, kind of in just how slow Boinga was playing. Every time he went to the ledge, we just saw that Mii Brawler standing right there, and Boinga just kind of quivering at the ledge, trying to figure out what the best thing to do is, and just giving the Mii Brawler player more and more time to think and more time to react. Now, I do think we have a replay for that, so let's take a look at it if we can. So, yeah, this was, I believe, the first kill taken, and that was one of those jump reads on the ledge. And here we got the jab lock into down tilt.
Up air, up special.
Yeah, jab
That's just
lock.
nasty.
Such a beautiful combo. We did have Boinga luckily able to get 2 up Bs back to back. A move that, honestly, I don't think he utilizes enough, but reads the jump there. Kind of doing the same thing that this Mii Brawler was doing the whole set. But in the end, the Mii Brawler able to just, you see him just standing there menacingly at the ledge, going for these double back airs. You get 2 back airs out of a full hop, and does a great job of just covering anywhere that Boinga could be. Now, who do you think Five Towns needs to send in next?
We could just send in anyone, honestly.
just
Just
feed
send
him
in
to the Mii
anyone.
Brawler. Let's see. Looks like we got Mr. Flynn coming in, trying to take some more stocks off this Mii Brawler player. And let's see what he can get done. Mr. Flynn has had some good performances this semester, taking some stocks, getting some nice play, charging up that limit. But this Mii Brawler, we've known, even someone as composed as Boinga was kind of taken aback by the abilities of the Mii Brawler. So a nice little blade beam to start the match, and another up B out of shield from the Cloud, able to get an early percentage. So just got to hit these stronger moves, and a cross slash as well, taking the Mii Brawler up to 63% already. Let's see what he can get out of this combo. Goes for a neutral air, and I believe no jump on Mr. Flynn. Eventually able to land, now does have the limit. Needs to go for something big with this. Also can just hold it for a bit, use it to, yeah, I mean, kind of covering that ledge there, which can be a good play, maybe a little bit too early on that. Let's see how he lands. Barely out of range of that forward smash, which on a strong character like Mii Brawler would have killed. Does land a down tilt, but now sent off stage by that neutral air. Going for a roll read is the Mii Brawler, and Mr. Flynn just throwing out back airs, running across the stage. That back air lands, sends the Mii Brawler all the way to the side. Mr. Flynn needs to get over there, though. Just letting the Mii Brawler get back to the center of the stage for free. Does land a nice dash attack, kind of scaring Mii Brawler running back and forth, but another roll when he could have definitely punished on that roll in from the Mii Brawler. Does make it back to stage. Mii Brawler not able to land those famous back airs on the ledge, and up smash out of shield takes the first stock, but 116% on the Mii Brawler. Mr. Flynn just needs to find one of these stronger hits. I mean, so many for a big sword character like Cloud. You got up air, you got forward smash, even down air and forward air at this point. Back air by the ledge will definitely kill. There's the blade beam, putting some pressure on the ledge. That's what Mr. Flynn has to do with that character, with Cloud. And another up B out of shield, throwing these blade beams out and charging limit.
Surprised he's not charging limit the whole time while he's out there. Blade beams keep missing, and it's not really good area denial when they can just recover anyway.
I mean, the nice thing about the blade beams on the ledge is that you can get a 2-frame with them, and Mr. Flynn is able to take that first stock with a nice up smash. So still 2 stocks to 1 for him, and a nice cross slash. That's 23%. No small feat for Mr. Flynn. Makes it back to ledge, and this Mii Brawler just not doing as much pressure, but barely spacing out of range of that forward air, and now capitalizing with an up air into up B. Even stocks for these 2 players.
If Mr. Flynn does not take it, we have to take this Mii Brawler to a stage without top plat.
Yeah.
Top plat has been our weakness this whole game.
Yeah, just able to capitalize off that so well. Get that up air into the up B for these ridiculously early kills. Kind of able to even it back out, even though Five Towns was up in stocks, at least for this set, 2-1. Now Mr. Flynn with his set stock on the line. A down throw into an up B. Not able to take the kill yet, but a percentage lead for the Mii Brawler player. But that's
Finally
final
hits
touch.
the limit, and nope.
Oh,
Nope.
man.
Just no.
Just a couple percent away from killing was the final touch there, I think. But a back air sends Mr. Flynn all the way off stage and just able to not make it back with that kind of weak recovery from Cloud.
Cloud does not have the best recovery.
Yeah.
Not known for that.
So down 2 players for Five Towns College, down 2 stocks for Farmingdale State. But got some heavy hitters in the back still for Five Towns College. We'll see who they send in next. But step 1 is take this last stock before we lose any more. Just get this Mii Brawler out of there.
Do we send in the big gun or the bigger gun first? We send in the bigger gun, we should guarantee keep our stocks. We send the big gun itself. I would say he takes the stock, no problem, but there's always a small chance he doesn't.
Yeah, now I would think, I don't know, there's kind of a couple trains of thought that I'm going through with this choice here for Five Towns College. We do have Poobaduba and we have Layla still in the back. Now, Poobaduba is incredible at closing out sets. Just always does a great job of being the team's rock, getting them down, getting them back from deficits, and taking over in the late stage. Just such a careful, methodical player. But at the same time, sending him in now is kind of a good chance to utilize Dr. Mario. I mean, only 1 stock left on the Mii Brawler, but Dr. Mario's most exploitable factor is really his recovery. And, I mean, Mii Brawler does not...
a good one either. Neither of them are good recoveries.
Yeah, Mii Brawler doesn't have his own and doesn't really have a great way to exploit Dr. Mario's recovery. We haven't seen the bowling ball come out from the Mii Brawler yet, so...
I don't think he has bowling ball on.
Yeah, I think he's on a different moveset. No, God, what's the name of that thing? Who knows? But the shot put, if you will. So yeah, we'll see who Five Towns College is sending in next, and I'm hoping to see the Joker. Haven't seen it in a bit. Of course, we didn't get to see Layla last week, which is always unfortunate. Love to watch her play. Just so incredibly strong with the Joker and with the Pichu too, which we did get to see one time.
Yeah,
but,
how is that Pichu? I kind of tuned out that game that night.
You were trying to fix stuff, probably.
Yeah.
Running around the studio as you do. But yeah, the Pichu did great. I mean, just back air off stage. That's
what
all
is
you
with
gotta
her
do.
and back airs?
Hey, back airs are powerful. I would say if you looked at all of the moves that every character had and you looked at which was the best move of each character, there'd be a lot of back airs. You know what else there'd be a lot of?
Side Bs?
Side Bs. There's a lot of really strong side Bs in this game.
Got a lot of reflectors,
little bit
the side
ridiculous,
Bs.
yeah.
You got Cloud side B. That's another good one.
Spin dash.
Bowser. What's the difference between spin dash and down B for Sonic? Tell me now.
Well, one of them is called spin dash and the other is called spin charge.
What is the effective difference? There is no effective difference. It is the same move.
Well, on the bright side, at least, Sonic doesn't have extra moves. Imagine they gave Sonic a reflector, too. What do you do then? How do you beat Sonic without projectiles?
You don't.
Yeah.
He just camps harder.
So maybe it's good they evened out the effectiveness of Sonic just a little bit.
Yeah, they had to nerf him because of speed. They gave him 3 moves.
Yeah, you get 1 less B move. Seems fair. Is allowed to air dodge after the up B, something that not a lot of players have, or not a lot of characters have, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, you got arm rotor from Rob coming out.
Oh, speaking of Rob, that used to not be a... Wait, no, that used to only be a reflector, I believe.
I believe it still wrapped you up in it. It was just a lot weaker.
Yeah, Brawl. I believe in Brawl... No, not in Brawl, in Melee. It was just a reflector.
Was Rob in Melee?
Rob was he in Melee?
Let me see. I actually got that up here as well.
No, he was
Rob
in Brawl.
It was a veteran.
It was a reflector. It was only... Something like that.
Yeah, something like
I don't
that.
remember. I just remember it used to be like not a reflector, and that was a reflector.
Well, regardless of the history of the game, it's not the time to think about that. It's the time to think about Layla coming in for Five Towns Sound. Got the Five Towns colored coat on as well for the Joker. You love to see it. Definitely just went down to the Five Towns College store. Bought herself some new merch. Go check it out if you're here, by the way. Five Towns College store is open. We got our floor director, Joey, looking great over there in the Five Towns College merch. But getting into this set now, off stage early is Layla. 20% on both of these players and just feeling each other out. Layla goes for the AHA early and goes for the tech chase, but not able to find it. A nice little combo from the Mii Brawler, getting Layla up to 50%, now a little higher as well. And Arsene online, there's the first Joker back air, and now goes for a dash attack, 68%, as even as it could possibly be. And again, Layla really needs to take this stock first. Got to utilize Arsene while you have it. There's a nice down tilt, getting the Mii Brawler player into disadvantage state and sending him off stage with the back air. Still a little bit of this left.
Reflector on stage. I think got the tech, doesn't matter. I think it was F smash to kill.
Yeah, it's F tilt right at the end there
Is
to
F tilt?
take that stock. Yeah, the little poke is F tilt. Little poke is F tilt. Big hit.
I saw the red
F-smash.
screen. That's all I needed to know.
All you need to know is Layla taking that stock, doing a great job. The counter gets teched. So great play by the Mii Brawler to play through the counterplay of Layla, but it's just so many levels going through Layla's head. Jumps back on stage, and before the Mii Brawler player can snap to ledge, goes for the little poke we're talking about, little F-tilt poke, and knocks him off stage. Let's see that again, because it was beautiful play, really, and we'll break it down for you right here.
So we got the reflector right here. See that nice tech, then the poke fast enough. I don't think the F smash would have been fast enough to get that.
Yeah, not fast enough. And the nice thing about that F tilt too is you can angle it downwards, which yet another small thing that Layla's noticing and doing. Angle the F tilt downwards to hit right at that spot where they're about to grab ledge. And since they didn't re-grab, they would have still had ledge invincibility. So really needed to get that before the Mii Brawler player.
You know what the biggest difference in that match was? $5.99.
$5.99, yeah. The DLC coming in. No DLC for Farmingdale State now.
Used to be DLC.
Yeah, used to be DLC, not anymore. Now just a normal character like the rest of us. But these players, again, feeling each other out. Layla's shield getting mighty low, but 20, now up to 35% for the Cloud, 24 for Layla. And just spacing out with these guns. Goes for a neutral air and an up air, but whiffing, but just not getting hit, you know, charging up that Arsene, charging up the limit slowly, and the Cloud player taking their time, holding their spot on stage, and just throwing out these moves, but eventually, Layla finds her way in, hits a nice up air into the forward air.
You think that Mii Brawler was the anchor? That's why you get so much trouble?
I mean, I wonder. I feel like a lot of teams that we've seen play, as these players play a little bit slow, a lot of the teams that we've seen have saved some of their stronger players for last, but maybe in that first set, like you were saying before, just send out the best players right at the beginning to kind of scout out everything that the other team could offer and get yourself in a good spot for the next set. 24% on Layla, has not taken a single point of damage for a while and lands that up smash. Great stuff. Not an Arsene out of Layla yet, but hoping to get this first one pretty early into the second stock. Coming online any second now and should give Layla the opportunity to get a lot of damage and maybe even an early kill, but off stage against Cloud in the corner, never where you want to be against that wall of back airs. Layla able to make it through, goes for an up air, doesn't quite land, but just retreating, using the guns, doesn't want to overcommit against such a giant sword and such defensive play coming out from this Cloud.
Cloud's got limit.
Cloud limit. Layla rolls in, kind of a panic roll, but not punished perfectly by the Cloud. Layla
stalling off stage for that 15, I believe it's 15 seconds of limit he has.
Yeah, it's either 10 or 15. Layla does not want to play against the limit, so just hanging out, if you will. Jumping away from that back air, throwing out the AHA, and retreating to the platform. Pretty dangerous against a Cloud, but not able to find this finishing hit is the Cloud player just yet. There's another back air, throwing Layla off stage. Gonna dangle, but not too long. You don't want to give the Cloud a chance to charge the limit. And Layla just been playing very patiently, kind of not throwing out hits where she doesn't need to, but now throwing out the back airs, couple guns hitting, and that opens up Layla for the grab, and I think we're going to see a lot of aggression. As soon as Layla gets you in disadvantage, just has your number. Going for the counter there, I think trying to read an upbeat, but Cloud playing very smart, just jumping back to ledge, and yeah.
That random F tilt just poke out there.
Yeah.
Just get you every once in a while.
It's a great thing to do, especially when it kills. I think Layla did what would have been able to get the back air there, not able to, but sends Cloud off stage, trying to use this force this limit on an up B, which is going to come out. So gets rid of the limit, 111% to 0 right now. 2 more stocks for both of these players, but Farmingdale State up an entire player right now, so Layla really needs to get Five Towns College back into an even spot. Goes for the down gun to try and get the edge guard, but doesn't quite land. Sends the Cloud off stage.
Seconds away from Arsene. We have Arsene again.
Yep. Arsene online now. That F-tilt not quite enough to kill, but going deep for it.
Finally, forward aerial kills for once.
I know, usually we're seeing the back air, but only 47%, so Layla would be remiss if she did not keep this stock. You really want to take this next one before you lose another one. You don't want to go down to your last stock and kind of let Farmingdale keep going off this lead, even though you've taken a lot of stocks as Layla now. I mean, the fact that...
She's taken one whole character off so far, so she's went neutral with stocks.
Yeah, exactly. But the fact that their Mii Brawler was able to take 6 stocks total, you kind of have to have Five Towns College players really step up in a big way. And, yeah, just still playing really slow, which is, I think, a good spot for Layla. See if you can get this second Arsene, but going a little more aggressive, doesn't want to run into the limit, so you can't do too much, and gets sent off stage by a back air. Not a great spot, but nice evasion from that Blade Beam with full limit charged, and Cloud has to retreat to center
one limit
stage.
hit all night.
Yeah, and it was on Mr. Flynn getting the only hit, and it was not any hit, but the finishing touch, barely not able to take a kill at like 50%. Arsene is online. Layla has played it slow long enough, and I think going to try and go capitalize in a big way. There's the forward air to keep the Cloud off stage on the other side now, and a down smash, reading the neutral get up. Layla holds onto that stock, and now 6-5. Layla resetting that 133% all the way back down to 0.
What did I say?
On ya.
599.
$5.99.
Get Arsene, you just win.
Yep.
I liked how Layla just played very carefully for that one limit where she's at 122. She just kept re-grabbing ledge with the grappling hook. Not many characters could actually do that at all successfully.
Yeah. I mean, Layla really knowing the limits that her character can take her. Hey, it's a double knee slapper. But yeah, Layla knowing how far her character can take her, and again, just knowing when to play patient. And as a Cloud player, that's got to be kind of frustrating, where you're just like, come on, just come fight me already.
Fight me,
I've
like
got
a
my limit
person.
charged. But yeah, let's see how exactly those stocks were taken. So again, we had Layla reading, or maybe even just reacting to that get-up attack, going for the up smash at a high percentage for the Cloud, and finding the kill. That is the spot right there that I was just talking about, where Layla probably could have gotten the back air to finish up the edge guard on that Cloud, but instead the Cloud able to land a couple nice back airs.
Forward aerial. I've not gotten to do that all semester.
Yeah, there you go. It's really, we got to see more from Poopadoo, but he's got the best forward
He's got the
aerial.
funny forward aerial.
Yeah, well, not quite. No spike on it,
No.
but yep, reading that get up and sending out a smash attack. Definitely the way Layla's taken most of these stocks, and now Pac-Man coming in for Farmingdale State.
This is either going to be a really good Pac-Man or a really okay Pac-Man. There's no difference.
You're either great or you're fine.
Well, the main reason why is because Neutral B takes a lot of skill of knowing which projectile and how you want to use it.
Yeah.
Also, Fire Hydrant angles. Like, Fire Hydrant is a deadly move if you do know how to use it.
Yeah, Pac-Man, one of those characters where not only do you have to play really well, but you have to, like, study. But so far, the Neutral B usage, getting that combo starter projectile out, it's looked pretty nice from the Pac-Man. Layla
Nice
barely
air
dodging.
dodge. That air dodge right there just saves so much percent and knockback on that. You're in disadvantage, but you luckily air dodge that.
Yeah, it is still a nice forward air hit coming in, and Layla really having to put in work to play around this Pac-Man. Going for, again, got those angles on lock, and Pac-Man definitely one of the most annoying characters to play against. Luckily, Joker is definitely a character that you can get in against Pac-Man pretty well with. Goes for that grab, goes for a back air after the grab, but doesn't quite get it. The slow-moving projectile making Layla hold shield, but not a lot that Pac-Man can do to pressure, or at least not a lot that this Pac-Man is doing to pressure. Playing it a little bit slower. Layla knows those Fire Hydrant projectile angles herself, and getting the Pac-Man up to 90% now with the AHA. Joker, Arsene offline, but Fire Hydrant about to break, and the Bell online for Pac-Man. Throws it, but Layla catching the Bell? No way. I wish we could cut back to your camera right now, because Layla going for the down throw to try and connect into the Bell. Getting real creative here, doesn't quite connect, and another Bell. I don't know if you want to do that, Pac-Man. Layla's kind of set up with that Bell, doesn't quite get it, and Pac-Man getting that Bell out yet again. Nice AHA from Layla, sends Pac-Man off stage up to 91%, but
Bell Really?
Bell
You
hit.
didn't finish her off with the up smash for the bell?
Yeah, not quite able to land it. Not sure if it was a positioning thing or maybe just accidentally grabbed that bell again, trying to land an up smash, but went for a...
Muscle memory?
Yeah, something else. Just grabbed the bell a little too quickly. Or maybe just knows the character better than I do and knows that that up smash wouldn't have connected there. Didn't have enough time or something like that.
Probably that's most likely.
There it is.
Up smash.
Bell up smash for Layla. Down to 4 stocks for both players, but Layla up to 131% against a Pac-Man that has been playing very, very slow, very, very methodical, and already down to 2 minutes and 50, and yeah, that's going to be it.
That's the kind of game.
Shield break on Layla. Wow,
Yeah.
really the first shield break we've seen so far. And of course, great stuff from Layla, taking out, what is that, around
7?
6 stocks? I
6,
think
7?
6 stocks. 6 is, oh, thank you, Thomas.
That was not on purpose. That was not on purpose.
Sometimes the funny numbers just come out, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, some really, really great play from both of them. Love to see Layla taking advantage of that bell. That was definitely the highlight for me. And always nice to see a shield break. Look, hate to see it on Layla, but what can you do?
I feel like if she went more through the Pac-Man matchup a little bit more, she would have had that, because there's a few good moments with the bell, with the hydrant. If she had that a little bit more of the knowledge of how the angles are going to go, I think she would have had that.
Yeah, let's take a look at it now. All right, so this was, I believe, Layla getting that first forward aerial. Sorry, Thomas, I'll let you say it next time. And Layla also holding onto this bell very menacingly, gets it, throws forward and into the up smash. Beautiful play.
Gotta know those angles.
Yeah, knows the angles well. Now Pac-Man holding that bell and just forcing Layla into the shield. Great play from the Pac-Man player. Breaks the shield with the forward smash and then throws out that second one. I mean, it's evened up pretty well, and I said it earlier. We got the right player in the back.
We got
right
our anchor
scenario.
of anchors.
Yep, the closer, as they call him. Closer of stocks, closer of sets, closer of everything. Pooba-dooba in the back on the Dr. Mario. And very patient play styles, kind of similar to what we're seeing from this Pac-Man. Great use of the projectiles. Also, Pooba-dooba, great use of his enemies' projectiles. I know we used to see him play against...
He's got a reflector, so that's really good against this matchup.
Yeah,
you don't have to risk grabbing the bell each time.
I mean, for my bucket list, personally, I want to see that fire hydrant reflected, and I want to see it kill at like 30%.
That fire hydrant does do a lot of damage.
And here we go.
Like clockwork, Pooba-dooba is here.
At the end to try and finish off this set. Let's get into it.
There's the side B. The only time you want to do it to SD. Side B, SD.
Yeah, you got to send yourself off the stage as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Much style.
Yeah.
You couldn't have just fast-walled. You got a side B.
Wow, some great forward airs. And now keeping this combo going, more forward airs and the neutral B from Pac-Man coming out, sending more and more forward airs. That's like 7 of them hit now. Dr. Mario might have a little bit of trouble getting back on stage against a projectile character like Pac-Man, but does get his first hit in, 17% to 86. Pooba-dooba really needs to take this stock before losing one, though, just to cement himself in a spot where he can even it out. But the bell hitting twice, Pooba-dooba looking like he needs to warm
3
up.
times to an F smash.
Wow, what an incredible setup there by the Pac-Man player. Going for the Z drop,
The
bell
box.
into a beautiful forward smash on ledge, reading Pooba-dooba perfectly, but Pooba-dooba not going to let that get in his head. Got to throw out these pills, make the Pac-Man take their medicine, and yeah, just space away from these combo starters from Pac-Man. Play it nice and slow, not out of the woods yet, but that's a quick 64% tacked on to Pooba-dooba. And yeah, the bell win box, again, you were talking about how relevant it is, just pushing the Pac-Man to the other side of the stage, and Pooba-dooba not able to make it back. Fast falls and down to the last stock for Five Towns College in this set. Throw in the key to knock that fire hydrant all the way across the stage. 2 hits from the neutral B, and Pac-Man just racking on this percent. Up to 87, but 29 for Pooba-dooba. That terrifying neutral B still in hand. And Fire Hydrant on the way down hits Pubaduba up to 60%. Maybe not the matchup, not a matchup that he's used to, or maybe just incredible play coming out from this Pac-Man. I mean, it's looked really impressive on all accounts, up to 92%. Still has not taken anything on this one. And the Pac-Man just getting to hold onto that bell for 3. Goes for the down air. Pubaduba able to make it back to stage, but neutral B, kind of resetting things with that up air. Going for the forward aerial, doesn't quite land. Just needs to find this finishing blow.
He's been looking for one for the last 2 stocks. Can't really find a good opening. The projectiles just keep not letting him find one.
Yeah, but you really want to take this stock here. You really want to at least see what Farmingdale State is holding in their back pocket. But great setup on the ledge from that Pac-Man player. Can't hold it against them. A great 3 stock against Pubaduba, and that'll be Farmingdale State closing it out early against Five Towns College.
This is not traditionally good for Five Towns. If we lose the first set, we usually lose the full match, unfortunately. But I believe in them. We can come back in the second round. We still haven't seen their last player. Maybe it's a better matchup for Pubaduba. If Layla knocked out the Pac-Man, we could have seen that last and see a win from Five Towns.
Yeah, and I think maybe switching up who we're starting out on could be a good idea as well. Maybe get Cloud in against...
The Cloud Mirror match, I want to see that.
Yeah, the Cloud Mirror match, we'd always love to see. I mean, definitely a matchup Mr. Flynn knows how to play, because he plays that character. You got to be prepared for the mirror.
Double-edged sword again.
Yeah.
They both know how to play the character.
Exactly. We're going to take it to a quick break now. When we come back, we'll have set number 2, playoffs round 1, Five Towns College up against Farmingdale State Esports. Stay tuned. We are back and ready to get into set number 2. But before we do that, let's look at exactly how set 1 went down. Of course, Farmingdale Esports able to take it over Five Towns College. 8 stocks taken for Five Towns, 12, the magic number you got to get to. And great stuff at the end from this Pac-Man player. 3 stocking, one of the strongest players on the sound. Unfortunate SD with the fast fall, but Pubaduba kind of not looking his strongest. Maybe Pac-Man not the best matchup for him. Maybe we can try and send Pubaduba in a little bit earlier next time to take advantage of this Pac-Man. Great setups on the ledge from the Pac-Man player, and really great stuff all around by him. Really capitalizing on the weaknesses of Dr. Mario and getting in the heads of the players from Five Towns College. Now, I personally would like to see Pubaduba right off the bat, but let's see who we got going into it.
We got Cloud versus Me Brawler.
Yep, that is Mr. Flynn coming in against Me Brawler player. We saw him come out first and do some heinous stuff to the players on Five Towns College. Let's see if Mr. Flynn can this time take an early lead for Five Towns. Going for the down air up to 61% is Mr. Flynn, and a back air reading the jump on ledge.
We're going to get JV on this one.
Oh, I certainly hope not. I want to see Mr. Flynn hit a limit, but fast falling there, unfortunately, and that's 1-0 to death down for Farmingdale State. Another, crashing to the bottom is Mr. Flynn, and early stock deficit for Five Towns College. Mr. Flynn now racking up 33%, but 63 on himself. Gets a nice down air, throwing out the blade beams, but has to make it to center stage. Goes for a down air in the middle of the stage. Limit charged up again. Has a chance to capitalize and gets the Mii Brawler up to 81%. Great job on Mr. Flynn seeing that up B.
Again. That's the story of the night. Limit will not kill.
I mean, 2 limits landed and a beautiful up smash. Just swinging that baseball bat is Mr. Flynn. Not able to kill again, but up to 107% is... again, slowly falling to his doom is Mr. Flynn, but swinging that baseball bat again. There's a couple more up smashes.
On that?
Yeah,
I won't do
3 strikes and you're out. I don't know what's going on here. Nice back air spacing out from Mr. Flynn, throwing out the blade beam. There's a cross slash, but no limit on it, so it's not going to kill. Needs to charge this limit or just do something on the ledge. Goes for an up smash, but Mii Brawler from Farmingdale State able to make it back to center stage. Runs in, goes for the up smash again, but here's a little reset on the platform. Again, hard to take Mii Brawler to a platform stage. Going for another up smash,
but Mii Brawler to a platform stage. That's where you don't want to take him.
Yeah, I mean, hard to do it and get away with it is what I mean. Up tilt from the Mii Brawler into an up air, but forward air doesn't get the kill, not quite from Mr. Flynn. Going off stage, but not landing anything. Jabs, wrong way, but gets that F tilt. What we saw from the Cloud on the other team, now for Five Towns College, getting a nice stock taken for Mr. Flynn and limit online. Mii Brawler looks like does not want to go into it. Blade beam goes out, runs in, gets the up smash. That's 28%, but 99 on Mr. Flynn. That's a down air, not getting the up smash after the down air. Mr. Flynn going into the stage, but air dodges right into that up smash. It'll be 3 stocks taken to 1. Good on Mr. Flynn for getting that first one away from an incredible Mii Brawler player with a nice F tilt at the ledge, But we'll be moving on to Five Towns College's second player any minute now. Who do you think it's going to be?
Probably the same as our Captain Falcon from before. This is linked to it for a very similar story as the last match. We took 1 stock with the Cloud. We're going to take 1 stock with the Falcon. We'll send in Layla, see how far that gets us. If we get past the Pac-Man, then it's a 50-50. If not, I think that's where our season might end.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't want to see this season come to an end. I think it might be time for Five Towns to switch things up a little bit. Maybe send out Pooba Dooba. I was talking about it earlier, but I think his Dr. Mario would do great against this Mii Brawler. Just does a great job. I mean, the Mii Brawler player really looking to capitalize on getting in with those little combo starter hits. And let's see how that worked out for him this one. Goes for the down air and a nice up B to keep Mr. Flynn in the air. And there is that forward air just barely hitting the shield and held down a little too much. So that up B, even with the limit, wasn't able to make it. And I think not having the jump there was huge for Mr. Flynn. Not able to make it back to the stage. Was able to get on stage, go for a down smash here on the shield. And before the Mii Brawler could get a grab or down tilt or dash attack or anything, Mr. Flynn able to take the stock. But here was the finisher.
I'm going to be honest. I'm surprised they even hit.
Yeah.
Like, Mii Brawler has better frame data overall. Like,
yeah.
How did nothing come out?
It seems like he kind of just didn't press a button, but... You know, sometimes you don't press a button, sometimes you get hit with Big Sword by Cloud.
I mean, is Mii Brawler pressing buttons or Mii Brawler not pressing buttons? Pick one.
I mean, it certainly seemed like Mii Brawler was pressing a lot of buttons, but maybe learning his lesson. That's how the stocks got taken early on him. And playing a little more slow, a little more calculated, probably wanting to do even better than 6 stocks, which he did in the last set. 3 stocks on the board for the Mii Brawler so far. 1 player down from Five Towns, 1 stock down from Farmingdale State. Pretty much the exact same thing we saw last set, except this time Mr. Flynn took the lead. I don't think we're going to see Layla come out just yet, but we'll see. Looks like I was right.
Saying.
What can I say? Pooba Dooba, I'm ready to see him take some stocks. Hasn't taken one yet up against that Pac-Man, but I think this is his chance to shine.
He's angry. He wants some.
I'm angry too. I want some too. We got the black lab coat on now, and uh-oh, off stage early is Pubaduba, but no spike from the Mii Brawler. Pubaduba does not want to get styled on, and goes for the up air, 39% to 15%, going to a jab, still a platform here, and I mean, pretty similar up Bs for both of these characters. Mii Brawler maybe a little bit faster, while Pubaduba on the Dr. Mario packs a little bit more of a punch. It seems like this Mii Brawler is kind of trying to style here, just going for a random F smash, trying to get a kill super early, but that is incredible play, and wow, down throw into up B to take an early stock advantage, down to 8 stocks, 11 for Five Towns College, or excuse me, for Farmingdale, and up a full character. Pubaduba gets the back throw off ledge, trying to get rid of this Mii Brawler, but the command grab side B comes out for the Mii Brawler and racks on some percent onto Pubaduba, up to 42 to 92,
You think
going for a forward throw now.
I think the Mii Brawler is going to be funny trying back throw off stage.
I mean, we'll see. I think he might try to, but I don't think Pubaduba's going to let him have it. Definitely lets him have that Cyclone, sending him off the stage. Only 42%. Pubaduba cannot afford to lose another stock here. Nice little combo starter from the Mii Brawler player. Pubaduba still stuck in the corner, slowly making it back to center stage. Eventually does. Now they're in neutral again, and that Cyclone racking up just a little bit of percentage. 60% advantage for the Mii Brawler, and that command grab again gets Pubaduba up to over 100%. Goes for a nice little back air up to 43, and just feeling out. The Mii Brawler gets a nice spot dodge, up smash, the Pubaduba special, and lands that Nair, but the down B second hit coming out for the Mii Brawler, and again sending Pubaduba off stage.
That Mii Brawler is a target acquired, and he's not letting up.
Yeah, it's like a homing attack. I mean, I don't think that's what that move is supposed to do, but kind of what it seems like it's doing. It's hit pretty much every time, and maybe Pubaduba just, yeah, not as prepared for this matchup as we thought. That neutral B does take the stock. Great positioning from the Mii Brawler, up to 77%. Pubaduba down to his last stock. Needs to turn up the heat now and take advantage of this Mii Brawler, take advantage of this matchup that I think shouldn't be the worst for him. Does pretty well off stage, or doesn't do well off stage as Mii Brawler, so a lot of area to recover for the Dr. Mario of Pubaduba. Gets a nice grab in neutral.
I mean, it's not all about all off stage. Look at Little Mac. He's good on stage, horrible off stage. So if you just condense the area of battle where you want to be, your weaknesses really don't matter.
Yeah. And that's usually what Pubaduba does such a great job of doing. Mii Brawler not able to make it back, so Pubaduba...
I gotta keep it fair here.
Again, the slow fall. Thomas, you're not going to let anybody get away with that.
No, if USD, it's on you, buddy. It's on you. You will get the funny sound effect.
Yeah, we don't need a soundboard. We got you in the studio right now. So, yeah, of course, Pubaduba would have loved to hold on to more stocks there. You never want to go down to your last, but still has the ability to make a nice comeback for Five Towns College. 7 stocks remaining on them. Same amount of players, but Farmingdale State still with a 2-stock advantage. And we got Boinga, Citric, and Layla all with an opportunity to come in afterwards. But who do you think, I mean, Farmingdale should send in? Do you think the Pac-Man's going to come out early this time?
I think the Pac-Man's going to come out, secure the stock, and then we go next.
Yeah.
I think that's completely what's going to happen.
I think the Pac-Man coming out, I mean, Pac-Man, we didn't even get to see Farmingdale State's last player, but every single character coming out for them was so strong. I think we either see the Pac-Man or we see the Cloud. I don't think they want to reveal their hidden talent, whatever they got lurking in the back just yet.
Or they just send out the hidden talent, because why not? It'd be funny.
Yeah, give them a chance to play before the Pac-Man solos everyone. But, yeah, Farmingdale State, I mean, every player, we have seen no signs of weakness from them. And they got a lot of good players still left. 3 whole players left, whereas Pubaduba gotta really clutch up, gotta get these stocks, hopefully try and get Five Towns College back into a lead. Let's take a look at exactly what happened in this last set. It was an early down throw up B, excuse me, to get into it. Oh, guess we're not gonna see that. Looks like we got a little back. We were just talking about this. Oh, jeez.
It's a little guy over there.
Yeah, either the scariest character in the game or the least scary. Dr. Mario, not a lot of great tools to deal with Little Mac.
I was not expecting a Little Mac.
No, me neither, but...
I was using it as an example. I didn't think we'd actually see one in the wild.
I mean, these two of the worst characters in the game, two of the most hyped characters in the game, and the Little Mac starting off with a grab? What are we doing here, man? Not
You
sure.
just forgot how to press buttons for a second.
Yeah.
Just sitting over there.
But Pooba Dooba up to an early lead, gets the jab, goes for the roll read in, but neither of these players connecting their F smash, and the Cyclone eats that F smash from the Little Mac. See if he can make it back to stage. What Little Mac does worst, and the Nair's just not letting him get anywhere.
Just counter on stage. I think we see a pattern right here.
Yeah, he's got, I mean, Little Mac, not a lot of options for recovery, so once Pooba Dooba sniffs out exactly what this Little Mac player is going to do, it's going to be a lot easier for him. Little Mac playing nice and slow, just waiting to dash in.
You think
has
this is
the KO punch online.
Do you think this is actually the Layla? I was gonna say the Layla counter because he can just KO and punch once, and we go next.
Oh,
so you
geez.
think that's what they're planning?
Maybe he just ran up and did it.
He just
What was
walked up
that?
slowly and KO punch.
No, I mean, definitely was not a slow walk up, but wow. I mean,
Wow.
wow. What else do you say to that? Little Mac out of nowhere does basically nothing until he charges up the KO punch, just instantly runs up 30% and gets the kill. Let's take a look at it. I mean, Pooba
Just walked up and did it. No
I mean,
remorse. Just walked up.
the-
Did it.
It took him like a second to get, not even a second, to get across the entire stage.
He just
with
knew
that
his
KO
target.
punch. Yeah, target acquired, locked on, just like that Mii Brawler in the last
Dead. Just gone.
one. Knocked
Out of this.
Pooba Dooba out of there. I mean, really impressive stuff coming out from the Little Mac, knowing your character really well. And it seems like we've got a Little Mac who knows their stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you know what you're doing in bracket.
Yeah, I mean, playoffs come around and Farmingdale looking to show off their horns and just crushing it. But yeah, we've got
Crazy.
9 more stocks from Farmingdale. A full player behind is Five Towns College.
6
they've
to
got
9.
Yeah, they've got 6 stocks left, 9 stocks left on the other side, 2 players left. We still got Boinga somewhere in the back. We still got Layla as well, possibly looking to anchor it down. But who do you think Farmingdale State sends in next?
Farmingdale State?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Getting tired. I think what happened is the KO punch hit Pooba Dooba so hard
It hit
that
you
it
too.
knocked a couple brain cells out of me as well. But, excuse me, what do you think Five Towns College, who do you think they're going to send in next, Thomas?
I don't know. We just send in Layla, let it rip, see how far that gets us.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of want to see Boinga come in against the Little Mac.
I think Boinga's got a chance at that Falcon.
I mean, we saw last match, and that's what it's
Yeah.
going to be, is going to be Boinga. We saw Boinga doing a great job of putting pressure on players off stage, and definitely Little Mac's weakness. Also, Captain Falcon has the speed to keep up a nice little combo to start, and Boinga trying to get an early kill, but whiffs that, or just great DI coming out from the Little Mac player. Wow, Boinga not running in to try and punish that forward smash. Little Mac has such low end lag, but what the heck?
What?
I would not have expected that to do anything.
What is going on tonight?
This Little Mac just taking names, taking numbers, and knocking Boinga all the way up to 82%, but it only takes a little dink off stage. We're going to see Boinga throw the Little Mac forward and go for that neutral air, again missing. Goes for a down smash, does the Little Mac, not able to hit, but down tilt on the ledge, and now down tilt into nothing that hits quite yet. KO punch almost online though, but a nice down B to send the Little Mac off stage. Down smash takes the stock.
He's got
and
KO punch. He's gonna use that.
yeah, he's definitely.
He's gonna just run up again, just do it. No, he doesn't get it.
Yeah, good dash attack from Boinga, able to get rid of the KO punch, but needs to start taking stocks on the Little Mac. I mean, it's something that you can do fairly easily, but Little Mac making great use of these smash attacks. Boinga really gotta, I mean, getting a lot of grabs, but now that Little Mac's up to 80%, you gotta get those grabs at the ledge, you gotta send him off stage, and really land the follow-ups after that to capitalize and finish the Little Mac off. But whoa,
That
jab
down air on
reset.
plat to that wasn't a jab reset. That was a down air.
A down air reset, resetting, and an up smash after that, taking the second stock 4 stocks remaining for Five Towns College, and another forward smash hitting. Nowhere to move for Boinga. Lands another forward smash, going for the down smash on the ledge. Looks like a down throw on ledge for the Little Mac. Goes for the up tilt into the up B, doesn't quite land it, but Boinga getting desperate, going for the up smash. And now Boinga, not a ton to do. There's that KO punch, just barely whiffs it, but misses the grab thanks to the extra air gain from that KO punch, and it's an F tilt that takes the stock for the Little Mac player.
So, Little Mac, I thought it was a joke.
Clearly not a joke.
I thought,
taking
we'll
a
just
lot of
send
stock so
free,
far.
We'll send in like a free, easy character for give him a bone. Then we'll just kick him while they're down with Pac-Man. No, that wasn't a joke pick. That was
Little Mac taking it all the way.
That's a real pick right there.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of knowledge on that character, which it's a little strange to me why anybody would choose to play Little Mac. It's like one of the worst characters in the game. There's other characters that do the same thing, but yeah, what do I know? I'm not Farmingdale State Esports. I'm not that incredible Little Mac player. That maybe it's someone we've already seen, maybe a secondary coming out, but definitely a powerful start to the second set.
It would not surprise me if that Little Mac is actually the Pac-Man.
Yeah, could be.
It's got the overlap in a unique way.
I mean, it's not over for Five Towns College yet. Layla sitting in the back. She has made runs like this before. Taken 12 stocks, taken 11 stocks, taken 10 stocks.
I would
What's
agree.
9?
I would agree to you, but their whole team is quality.
Yeah.
Our team works off. If the opposing team has like 2 good players, we're fine. If their whole team is quality, that's where our plan kind of falls off. Because we have Layla for cleanup.
Yeah.
We have Poobaduba for the good 1.5 good characters. But their whole team is good players. So, what do you think about that?
And, I mean, here's the original shield break on Boinga, and able to get up to 82% for the Little Mac player with this charged up punch.
I think the slow-mo is the reality of what they felt back in that room.
Yeah.
Just watching it is painful.
Little Mac beaten up on Five Towns College. Hate to see it, but still a lot to work with in the back. 3 stocks on Layla is a lot. So here's Layla.
All right, back to my
Starting off
original
strong.
theory. The Little Mac was built to counter Layla.
I mean, it's what you're thinking. Honestly, I couldn't see how that could possibly be correct with how strong Layla is at getting people off the stage and
my
then
point
capitalizing.
will be proven. I swear it will.
I mean, I don't know. We're not in the market for sports betting here, but clearly you want to see more KO punches. I don't know whose side you're on, man. Layla up to 47%. Pac-Man doing a great job.
Entertaining.
There you go. Already up to Arsene. It looks like this Little Mac, excuse me, must be the Pac-Man if I'm getting them confused. Going for another shield break because it's one of those players on Farmingdale State, or maybe a couple of them have been going for that. Nice F-tilt, gets Layla off stage. KO punch online. Layla needs to not get hit by it. Maybe counter it. That'd be incredible to see.
Insane.
But does get it offline, so you won't be rewarded just yet. Arsene offline, but Little Mac off the side of the stage, not where you want to be. Layla not able to capitalize, and the neutral B from Little Mac taking player all the way to the other side of the stage, taking Layla off the stage, and a down smash. Gets Layla off, sitting on ledge a little too long, and Layla already down to 2 stocks against this Little Mac, still on 3. No one has been able to touch them from Five Towns College.
This was their true anchor all along.
Yeah, maybe we didn't even get to see them come out, but this is who they send in at the end to clean up stocks. Little Mac taking names, taking numbers, taking Layla all the way up to 65%. Arsene online, but 146%, and that KO punch about to be online again. Layla needs to take this stock before the KO punch comes online, and there's the signature back air to get it done. Still half an Arsene meter online. Layla gonna have to do a lot of work to get this going. Goes for a down throw back air on the edge of the stage and a back air again. Cleans it up. Down to 1 stock. A nice 0 to death from Layla.
I kind of want to see the Little Mac win just to prove my theory.
Yeah.
I just want to see the Little Mac win at this point. It's the Little Mac that could.
I mean, I want to see Layla take it all the way to the end. The more Smash Bros I get to watch, the better. As much as I love to see KO punches, Layla really got to hold on to this second stock, though. It's 2 stocks for 2 players. That's what you need. Layla, a nice gun cancel into the back air, but this Little Mac just slowly up tilting. Layla gets a back throw off stage, another back throw, and Little Mac in a bad spot. Back air. 3 times in a row for Layla, taking 3 stocks to 1 on that Little Mac player.
Okay, so maybe my Little Mac theory was maybe hypothetically in an alternate universe wrong.
It seems like you were completely wrong, and I saying that Layla was going to get the edge guards was completely right.
No.
The believers have won this round.
I don't believe in that.
The haters lose again. The entertainers lose again. And what I find entertaining is these sets going all the way to the end. These players pushing their limits. Playoffs, I mean, it's do or die at this point. You don't win your match, you're out of here. And, I mean, Five Towns College backed into a corner, but they've got the young upstart Layla coming in as a freshman and a captain staying on. And here's the first stock taken. Layla just hanging out on ledge a little too long, and boom, down smash. But able to clean up in a great way with this down tilt into back air. Boom. Back air, I think taking all 3 stocks here. And down throw on this high platform. Reads the counter and goes for another back air. Only so much Little Mac can do when you're off stage. And basically the same spot.
Back throw to back throw. He rolled into the back throw, into the back air. That was a sick one.
And we'll see who's going on next.
It's Joker Persona 5.
Joker Persona 5 coming in against Cloud. We saw this end well for Layla last time. Let's see if she can clean up early and hold on to all these stocks. What you're going to have to do for Five Towns College. In the corner, you got to come out as strong as possible. 7% to 10% early on. Layla misses a grab, but does land that AHA into forward tilt. Just playing it nice and slow, racking up this damage with a back throw into a gun, going for the edge guard, and lands it. No way Cloud makes it back from that.
Nope. Poor recovery, unfortunately.
I mean, just used the jump too early. Maybe could have charged up that limit, was almost there, but only 10% on Layla.
Yeah, I think you have to air dodge off stage to get out of limit, so you would have been dead no matter what.
Yeah, that's true. So either that or use the jump, but the jump was already used for the Cloud player, so not much they can do to get out of that. And Layla taking even more percentage. Limit is charged now, 53, Arsene and Limit. So both of these players, DLC comeback mechanics online. But Layla on the ledge goes for the ledge trump back air, not able to get it. But Cloud not able to get anything with their limit so far. Layla goes for a dash attack. Maybe not the best option, getting a little greedy to try and get that kill while Arsene is still active. Again, going for an F smash, but does eventually land the back air. Now going off stage, it gets the footstool!
Footstools off stage!
Incredible stuff from Layla, just jumping on the head of the Cloud. And you gotta feel like Layla is in a flow state now. Dragged down up air into the grab. Layla off stage now up to 91%, 26 for the Cloud. Layla got to take this nice and slow before the Cloud locks in again, but a couple nice hits up to 122.
Limit's going to be back in a second now. Finishing touch, or was it side B just kills instantly?
Yeah, cross slash and finishing touch online. Blade Beam will probably kill at this percentage too, or the up B. 135 for Layla. Arsene almost online, but a small misstep, and is Layla going to be able to punish that completely?
Limit's out.
Running in, no more limit, but Layla got to play this nice and slow. Anything will kill. Goes, reads the roll in, and gets a back throw. Arsene online with the Cloud player on the ledge, makes it back to center stage. Layla taking it nice and slow, does not want to throw away this last stock. Still one in the bank, but drag down up B into up smash. Incredible from Layla, 135%, knocked back down to 0. Great play, great 3 stock, and hey, last character for both teams.
Again, I may have hypothetically been wrong about a few things.
Maybe. We'll see. Can Layla take this all the way? 9 stocks to 3, now down 2 to 3 for Five Towns College. You know, still an uphill battle, but anything can happen, especially when you got Layla in the back with those incredible kill confirms, playing perfectly around everything, not getting killed at late percentages.
Let's hope it's not the Pac-Man. Yeah. Well, let's hope my Pac-Man was Little Mac theory is correct. It's like Sans' Nest, but different.
I mean, if we're going off the shield break theory, where only one player on Farmingdale is allowed to shield break, then clearly it must have been the Pac-Man, because they had shield break. So did the Little Mac. Also, that KO punch. I mean, that KO punch was dirty. We have Pooba Dooba take a couple stocks, and it's just a completely different story.
I would
for
love to
Five
see
Towns
how he
College.
was looking during that match. That, like, how did that hit? Why did
Probably
that
staring at the screen like, what happened there? But I'd love to see what happened if we have it in that last set with Layla doing some great stuff. This was an incredible play. That forward air, and just, where are you going? Where are you going? No, you're not coming back.
You don't
forward
get on
airs.
stage.
Double forward air. Say it, Thomas. Say it.
Forward aerial.
That's what I like to hear. And again, I mean,
Footstool.
ooh, so
It's
dirty.
still
That
nasty.
footstool. Every single time I see it, Cloud player definitely was going to be able to make it back. And again, just look at that down throw. Gets the true combo of the drag down up air into a beautiful, beautiful up smash. Arsene online.
She's just got the
cranking
sauce.
out kills. Yeah.
She just got the
really
sauce
got the
sometime.
sauce. And I mean, look, 2 stocks remaining for Five Towns College, right? So technically, theoretically, they should be,
Hypothetically.
they should be on the downswing.
No.
But Layla running hot. Gonna see if this Pac-Man player can slow down the pace of Layla and do a nice job of cleaning up Five Towns College. Did it last time, but Layla starting off early with the percentages and really just looks completely turned on now, letting the Pac-Man charge up the projectiles, but we'll see what comes of it. Fire hydrant going out, but Layla just not running into it. Just going, nope, I'm going to stay over here. I'm not going to let you hit any of that, but great stuff. Great ledge traps being set up. Yeah, and great offense, too, landing that down air, really knowing what moves are going to hit in exactly what situations, and hanging out behind that fire hydrant, charging up the projectiles, and just waiting for Layla to make a mistake, but 42% to 30%, and Arsene pretty much already online. Layla could get an early kill, especially keeping this Pac-Man player at the ledge for so long. Forward smash doesn't quite hit. Layla's shield nice and low, but Pac-Man, really hard character to edge guard, just has such a low recovery, so you really can't do the same things that you do to a Cloud player where they just get pushed so far away that they can't possibly come
Pac-Man
back.
could recover from Narnia with side B.
Oh yeah,
to
Pac-Man
Alvin.
can
Like,
make it
he
from
could use
anywhere.
every move to recover.
Yeah. And I mean, that's definitely one of Pac-Man's strong suits. There's the reflect, but ooh, forward air 1 into up smash, barely misses. There's the fire hydrant coming down, 41 to 123, but Arsene going away for Layla, gonna have to do this the hard way, and the projectile, the loop-de-loop in the hand for the Pac-Man player. Going for these combos, not able to get them. Layla looking for a back air, doesn't quite land it, but gets the A-Ha to send the Pac-Man off stage, looking to keep the Pac-Man off stage and keep them in the corner to hopefully land a nice, strong back air or just an F smash ripping it all the way across the stage.
We're even on stocks now. It's really anyone's game. Pac-Man coming in with nice moves, neutral B. Got that bell out. That bell has been a bane for Layla. Every time that bell comes out, just combos ensue. Arsene's back out with the 101 to 21 on Pac-Man. Trying to control that hydrant around, and the hydrant knocks Layla out. It's currently 1 to 2. Can we come back for Five Towns? That Pac-Man is just evil.
Yeah, last stock for Layla here, and up to 40%. Layla still with 0%, and getting the Pac-Man off the stage, goes for a down throw into a forward air, 76% to 0, so good spot for Layla, but you don't want to get too aggressive. You don't want to lose your stock early, especially when it's the last one. Hydrant is able to do some damage to Layla, up to 16%, but that down gun, nice combo starter, not able to find anything there. A-Ha racking up percentage, and Layla gonna try and break this Hydrant with the dash attack, but nice little combo. Arsene online now for Layla, and definitely needs to capitalize and take this stock early with Arsene to try and get an early kill and keep this Arsene online for the third stock from the Pac-Man player. But up to 58%, 134, 135 now for the Pac-Man player. And Layla taking a little more. Every percentage counts when it's your last stock. And Arsene offline is really why those hits matter. Layla, last time, had to take the stock by just ripping a forward smash on a good read. Let's see if she can do that again, or if she's going to have to get a kill with a back air or something smaller, something of the likes. Maybe
There's
an F
side
tilt.
B.
Yeah, there's the side B. Eventually, Pac-Man having to use it to get back to stage. A down air from Layla comes out and just needs to capitalize with the Pac-Man in the corner, but he's able to make it back to center stage. Layla needs to get this kill right now and then needs to get that Arsene online, probably to take this set. Pac-Man just playing so slow, so methodical, charging up these projectiles and taking advantage of the stock lead that his teammates were able to get for him. That win box doing a great job, and that is it. Bell into forward smash. Pac-Man takes it. Layla bringing it back from the depths. But Pac-Man, too strong in the end, takes down 2 of Layla's stocks before Layla can even get 2 of her own. So even if it was even, would have been a close match, one for the ages. Farmingdale State Esports doing a great job. All their players coming in clutch, hitting hard. No matter how hard Layla tried, not able to edge it out in the end. And I think a big part of that really wasn't on Layla. It was on some of these other players like Pooba Dooba just losing the stocks early to that KO punch, maybe not playing as safe as they need to against the Pac-Man in that last set. But overall, great season, great performance, and let's see what happened in this set. It was a nice... I think we'll see the read in and just goes for the F smash. Not a lot of landing lag on that move, but I kind of missed this stock. I mean, Layla up to 100%. The Hydrant doesn't take it, but that back air into the Hydrant hit, just real unfortunate. Kills Layla early and takes her down to that last stock. Now, Layla looking for a kill here, not able to get it, but great setup. Layla tries to run in, but Pac-Man player just ready for that with the bell. And all that rage and the super-powered F-Smash, stronger than a lot of people's final smashes, is the Pac-Man F-Smash, able to take the kill and eliminate Five Towns College from this year's playoffs. Of course, a great season, and there's a lot left to see from these players. I mean, a lot of them are freshmen, so...
Like I said, their whole team was quality. Ours is, we have good players all around. We have 2 good players, 1 great player, and 1 excellent player. I think for next semester, we should focus on bringing up our good players to being great players.
Yeah.
Because that, I think, is our one weakness of our team.
In the off-season, training up those players to match, maybe take them out to some more tournaments, show them what's up, go over VOD, stuff like that. A lot of off-season prep can be made, hopefully seeing this team stick together. And, yeah, we'll be back. We're going to talk with Coach Evan Leiter, the head coach of the esports team, see how happy he is with this season, see what he could have done differently, and see what we got in store for next season. So that'll be coming up. Thanks so much for tuning in to the playoffs. Unfortunately, that'll probably be the last broadcasted match from us this season, but we'll be back next season with this and more. Some big stuff in the works for the Broadcasting Club and Super Smash Bros. Thank you, Thomas, for joining me today. Thanks
Thank
to
you,
our...
me.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank me.
Thank you. And thanks to our wonderful crew downstairs in the control room and up here in the studio. And we'll be right back with a little bit more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We are back in the studio. I'm Max Rappaport, joined by Coach Evander. It's great to have you here, and a great season for the Five Town Sound Super Smash Bros. Team. I mean, it's awesome to see them. Awesome to see them playing all season incredibly well. A lot of new players coming in, but talk to me a little bit about that last set. How did you guys feel going into that? What do you think you could have done better? And what did you guys do well?
So, we fought very hard last set. As you could see, it was tough. It was a tough one. Little Mac,
Yeah, I didn't expect that many stocks taken by the little Mac.
yeah, we've seen a Little Mac in the past. It was tough. Pac-Man as well. They were just relentless, really. But Layla really did really well, especially the 3 stock that we did have in one of those games. So, you know, we tried our hardest, but we still got work to do. So we're gonna have to train a lot against Little Mac and Pac-Man and like training mode and things like that, scrims, things like that. So we got work to do. But
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
hate to see the season come to an end this early, but you guys have a lot of new talent on the roster this year.
yes,
A lot of new players coming in, and so you've got a lot of time to work with them and get them to where they need to be to get farther and farther into these tournaments as they go on through their semesters here. So talk to me a little bit about the new roster,
yeah,
what you're
sure.
working with, and what you're looking forward to.
Sure. So most of the new roster are actually brand new to Five Towns. A lot of them are new freshmen. We still have 2 or 3 members that one of them is about to graduate. Costumes,
Yeah.
Citric is about to graduate, but Costume's been working a lot with the newer students and showing them how to play on a more technical level. So that's been good. And Layla came on actually as a freshman, but Layla has a lot of experience in locals, so that's been actually helping the team overall a lot. Very, very strategic perspective on a lot of this stuff, especially between the games and between sets, and there's a lot of strategizing going on there. So we're very thankful to have Layla join the team. That's been amazing. Both deans, so Dean Harris and Dean Flynn, have been great. We also got Boinga Christopher Eliopoulos, which has proven to
That
do
last
some,
set it was against,
not even just this week, but last week too. So
it was crazy.
Yeah.
We had a whole highlight reel on Boinga for that last set. But I was
Yeah.
doing some other research on just looking at the top 10 ratings. Layla top 10 rated on Long Island. So
And
super
Layla just played in
impressive stuff.
Seattle, so that
Yeah.
was last a week or 2 ago. But yeah, so
So what do you
Yeah.
see the team doing going forward? I know, of course,
Yeah.
you have high hopes for them, high aspirations for them.
Always.
But what do they need to do to like? I mean, we've got a great roster. I think next season, what do we have to do to get the championship?
We need to practice against all the characters that we kind of keep seeing come up. I feel like we used to have a Pac-Man, so we saw Pac-Man come back today, but it was on the other side. So anyone we really see trending, I feel like we want to get better at. But then sometimes you will see like a left field character come in. That's what I would say. Any character that we kind of keep seeing and we know that we face, like we faced Luigi a lot in the past. We definitely want to just catch up on any things we're missing with characters that keep coming up, because at this point there's no reason why we shouldn't see certain combos and strategies coming up over and over again and know what to do in those situations. So, yeah, I want to focus on like the tier list and also like matchup charts, things like that too. In this league, I'm not sure if it matters as much compared to nationals for the matchup charts, but I don't think it's going to hurt us to kind of just still look at that and countering a little further. And just really just, again, practicing against those characters that sometimes take us down sometimes, and it's tough. So we always have work to do no matter what. We always will. But this may be, I'm not 100% sure, but this may be the first time that we qualified and played in the playoffs in a Division A or an advanced like division in the ECAC.
Wow. Yeah, because I know we had playoffs last semester, but
yeah.
We were in Division B.
Oh, well,
then,
no. So, no, we did. We were in the quarterfinals against NYIT, but that was B. Right.
Yeah.
That was Division B because we were in A, and then we had a rough season in A. You remember
yeah,
that?
I remember.
It was tough.
But taking it back this season, I mean, the team looking incredible. I was a little bit unhappy to see the loss off camera that we didn't get to watch versus Wichita State, but
yeah, it was a tough one.
Yeah.
First set we did better than the second, but we fought hard, and overall we went about 5-2 for the regular season. So
it's a good spot to be in.
Yeah, it was definitely good. We want to do even better. We were hoping to go undefeated, but we'll see. We'll get one of those.
You'll get there next
we'll
semester. I mean, it's so many new players.
Yeah, we got to aim high.
You bring this roster back for another season. You have Layla. You have, unfortunately, Citric not going to be here, but you have the older players really coaching the new. Yeah, Pubaduva, of course, coming in, coaching these newer players and getting them comfortable with more matchups and in high-pressure situations.
Absolutely.
And just at playing careful and composed, that's really what we saw. I mean, the team that wins is usually the one that is more composed, that is more calculated, takes things nice and slow, not risking anything.
Right. The defense versus the offense is very important. Yep. And we got to be careful. Sometimes certain moves we could do. We got to watch how the committal moves that we take sometimes. It's something I want to look at. And in general, we've just been doing VOD review after every match, and that's been good for them. So we want to keep doing that. And, we want to see if we can get Adama subbing in, Dean Harris subbing in a little more. But they're keeping an eye on everything that's going on, and I feel like they're learning a lot by watching and then playing and practicing too. So, we're working on it. We've got plenty of work to do.
Well, it was an awesome season for us here at the Broadcasting Club to watch, and we're going to have another season coming up soon, and, of course, a lot more coming out of the Esports program and the Broadcasting Club. So stay tuned for everything. Unfortunately, this is the last Esports broadcast for the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate team this semester, but we'll be back with a lot more next semester, and we hope you're here for all of it. So stay tuned. Check out all our socials that you can find linked on our outro page, as well as stay subscribed, stay tuned in, stay followed with 5towns_sound to catch everything coming out of the esports team. And thank you so much, Coach
no
Evan
problem.
Leiter, for
Thank
being
you for
here.
having me. Thank you guys all for watching. Definitely make sure to follow us, like Max said, and thank you guys for just keeping up to date with us. We're going to keep doing a lot. We're going to do a lot. We're going to hopefully get some more stuff going for you guys too. So we're always looking to grow. So just keep that in mind and keep watching and chat about us, follow us, tell people about us. Yeah.
Well, you heard it from the man at the top. A lot of good stuff coming to Five Towns College through esports and broadcasting coming up next semester. But for now, this is goodbye. We'll see you soon, and thanks so much for tuning in.